John here. We are back in the saddle for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Build-A-Best free-to-play. We are day 57 today, and we are going to rock the holotables. We got some Grand Arena today that we're going to be doing. We got some Raid we're going to be doing today. We got Territory Battles. Might as well throw in a little Coliseum and maybe even do an Arena Climb today. Let's go all out today and light these holotables up. Let's go ahead and jump into Grand Arena right away and see who our opponent is and what kind of mountain we have to climb. As I said before, Carbonite 2 here, skill ranking 1941. So if we lose this one, we'll get knocked back down to Carbonite 3 again. We go ahead and jump into our opponent. We are against a measly 9 million today. They only have us by about 7.5 million. I think that's a close match here. Yeah, let's see what we can do against this. Oh, we're okay. There we go. They are deep 9 million, but no galactic legends. Interesting, fascinating. One might even say. Let's jump on in and see what kind of business we got today. All right, it looks like Ben Moore has not shown up to battle quite yet here with 40 minutes to go. Let's go ahead and take a look and see this guy laid down, see if we can get any battles and get any wins. All right, we got a solid Jedi Knight Revan team here. We've got the old Basla, Jolie Bindo. So issues with this team, we have the Savior for Revan, so you have to kill the first person you kill twice. Before they actually die. Jolie Bindo has the revive, so you want to whittle someone down as fast as you can, usually the weakest character, maybe like Revan himself, get the first kill, get the Savior off, and then you have to go after Jolie to kill him, so then he can't revive whoever you kill next. That's kind of usually a pretty good approach towards that squad right there. And then we got our Geos here, Relic 5 Geos, so we should be able to beat that with our Empire squad. But I really did kind of want to test out our Empire squad against this Jedi team as well, just to see how well they do against that. We're against 9 million. They haven't showed up. If they show up, they're going to beat us more efficiently than we can beat them. You have to assume at this point. So I want to do a little bit of testing today. Instead of doing my normal approach on the Geos here, and just using our Empire squad that really locks them down, we're going to try our Phoenix squad today. Oh, actually, can we wampa this? Do they? No, they have stunts. No. We're not wampans. Let's just try Captain Rex. We're going to do some Rexies today. We're going to try, see if we can beat some Geos with Rex. I just want to experiment, try something else out. Like I said, we're against 9 million today. So let's not do our usual. Let's have a little fun and see if we can beat this with just blowing them away with our Phoenix squad. But hey, once they start getting turns, we're definitely in trouble. So let's see what happens. Okay. Definitely want to try to get some. Yep, just bring Rex for the assist here on the Brute Alpha. That should knock him down here, right? There we go. Clear out Sunfac. Okay, we were fast enough and could push enough turn meter to get through that really easily. They never got a turn, so they didn't get a chance to start pulling in the massive assists. Whoa! What happened there? Weird. For some reason, my EA thing came up right in the middle of that. I don't know if it showed up on the screen, but it's awkward. All right, let's see what we got in the back here. We got some knights. They do have some stunnage. They got definitely some action going on here. Yeah, we know Marin keeps bringing Nass. Whenever Knight Sister Ally is defeated or revived, Marin gets 100% turn meter, which can fit at the start of Marin's turn to reflect all enemies with stack of Plague for 3 turns. Ooh. You know, we're going to try to wamp it anyways. We're going to just go on in there. We're getting all sorts of crazy today. We're just getting wild. Whenever he uses a basic ability, critical, yeah, we could throw that on there. Same thing, health, steal, protection. Yeah, we'll throw the level 3 does the same thing on Bo, so we'll see what happens here. If we lose, we lose. If he dies, he dies. The old Rocky, if he dies, he dies. All right, let's get that protection out. I just want to see what happens. I want to see how much I can whomp. I want to see what kind of business we're into here. See what this guy can do. Yeah, Marin. All right, we're just going to ramp. We're going to ramps. Yeah, I know we're stuck behind you, but we're hoping to get around him and get some shots in. Keep building up our offense enough to where we can just one-shot our big folks here. All right, there's a stun. That's trouble. They might stun us. I might not be able to get around him. I just want to try, see what Womps can do. Can you get through and get a turn with the taunt down and get enough? I don't know. We have 4 minutes to keep ramping up, so we're going to keep doing that. All right. Hoping I can get to a point where we're just a one-shot takes them out. Okay, those plagues are starting to get through our health. Obviously, they might get us with plagues eventually. All right, let's keep ramping. Keep whomping. Keep ramping. Can I get a turn in before the taunt comes? Nope, they got the stun. We're just gonna keep ramping. We might not be able to get around them. I just want to try. I want to see what happens. All right, big shot. Okay, we're getting to the point where we're gonna try autoing here for a minute. Let's see if we can build up enough. To just clear them out in one shot. Like I said, I think the Marin combo, I guess. I just want to see what happened, though. I might have had an opening there, finally. There we go. That's whomping. Still got a few minutes to go. All right. Got rid of a Towson. Towson's back, of course. All right, both of them in one shot. Now, the next big whomp, can we get them all in one shot? That's the question. Still got several minutes. There we go. There goes Marin. Oh, yeah, that's right. Marin's going to revive. I think we got to whomp them all in the same shot, right? Is that what's going to happen here? We got to get them all with one big old AoE. One big smash. Still got 2.5 minutes to go. We got time. Here we go, ramping that offense. Yeah, see, we got to try to get them all in one shot with the womp. There we go. Now we're getting there, and one more attack here. Yeah, there we go. Just had to rev them up enough. Oh, we still got full health, full protection. Just took some time to work around that Marin action there. Oh, Ben's here. Yeah, I think Ben's gonna take us out. They might have been waiting for the last minute to beat us or whatever, but okay. Well, I guess technically we have the lead right now. I guess technically. We're up by 5. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. All right, so can we beat this Revan squad? Yeah, they're gonna crush that. I'm sure of it. They have a deep roster. I mean, I guess we're battling against 9 million here. We're live. He came in and just started crushing stuff. All right, well, now it does matter whether or not this squad can control them, but we're going to find out. We'll add what we can there. All right, still the same idea. Got to try to possibly kill Revan. All right, tenacity up. Ooh, let's go for clearing it off him and tenacity down to counterbalance it. Let's go. We're gonna get enough dots. I hope so. See what happens when we spinny trick. Okay, not nearly enough. We were assuming something like that, but ooh, Vader's almost down from counterattacks. Yeah, we're gonna be in troubles, I think. We'll try another spinny trick over here. I know he has a lot, but we're gonna get a savior right away. I will try it then. Ooh, come on, hang in there. Come on, get some. Come on. All right, can we get a stun in here? Well, we're gonna find out. No stuns. It's fine. Let's try to kill. No, 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 no. We were trying to kill Bastila just to get the Savior. Savior's gone. Now we go after Jolie. Oh, Vader got stunned and he's almost dead. Ooh, we're in trouble. Yep. What I was afraid of. All right. There's just too much going on there. All good. So, unfortunately, maybe I could have beat that with my Phoenix squad. Yeah, they're not even. They're literally like taunting me. I'm just like, let's see if you can beat that even. It's fine. All right, we'll give it another go with something else. We are going to try something with our Inquisitors here. Well, we got options here. We can go with 30% offense and light items get minus tenacity and speed. We can try that, or we can go with accuracy, potency, Jedi enemies that gain foresight. This is not a foresight team, so I don't think that leads us good. And the other one is also gaining offense right, but doesn't give it as much to Piet. We could try Piet, Scout Trooper, because he's higher relic levels. Just was thinking anti-Jedi, you know what I mean? He doesn't get a bunch of his bonuses because there's no Imperial Remnant lead is the problem. Relic 1 is also a problem. Don't think they can survive. Yeah, I don't think we can beat this. We were just going for a one shot. We're going to do something crazy. We're just going with our highest level characters. Oh, I should have thrown a data just in case, but let's see here. Let's go ahead and put it on Nisa, because then if Nisa has Retribution up, she can keep counterattacking. Is that? Oh, I can't put it on Nisa. I can only put it on Empire. That was my bad. That. Oh, yeah, that stun's going to hurt. What do we got here? Cancel. As if he's Imperial Remnant, he's not. Imperial Trooper can critical damage up, speed up. Try it out. We'll try it out. Let's see what Oh, wow, yeah, that was quick. That was quick. But it was basically what we were anticipating. Alright, so 9 million showed up. They got me. Could I have gotten through this not experimenting? I'm not positive that my Phoenix squad beats this. You know what I mean? With 3v3 anyways, because you run out of gas, right? And his revive, his savior, and then the revive from Jolie. Same thing might have happened to my Phoenix squad where I just kind of just ran out of gas and they just started running us over. Kind of what they're doing right now. I think basically the same thing probably would have happened. I don't think it matters too much right here. We were just giving it one last go. Yeah, we be defeated. All right, well, we gave it a shot. So it does look like no matter what we did, though, that the 9 million was going to show up and do what he needed to do to get the win, just enough, right? All right, come on. There we go. Sure, we'll forfeit it. You got me, buddy. I couldn't get anyone down. Good game, good match. You were just waiting. He's just toying with me to wait to see if I went through that, because they can plow this, no problem. They have plenty left to kill that. All right, Ben War, good match. You got me. I could not overcome the 7.5 million. Well played. I maybe shouldn't have experimented, but that's okay. All right, so let's see what else we got going on here today. You know what, let's just jump in and let's take a look at arena tables. Let's try to do some arena climbs here as well. We did our grand arena, not going to get that win. We've been falling down on the arenas a little bit, really haven't been trying that much. But since we did just, get some of our ships to 7 stars and I've leveled up Vader a little bit, let's go ahead and see what kind of action we can do here today. Let's see what this 5% offense and stacking. All right. It's not the one where Vader keeps getting to take turns, so we'll try it out. Got our good Datacron to get our Phoenix squad speed going. All right. So first we got to get around Kylo here. We'll get that taunt off. All right. Oh, another taunter. Oh, yeah, but my homeboy gets to go through it. That's right, because he's an attacker, and the Kron lets you do that with the attackers. Let's see if we can get some staggeration going on here. Some staggerness. All right, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just because I want you to. I could probably use a basic, but we're going to do it that way just to get real nasty on them. All right, Armor Shred will help us get through Kylo even quicker. Perfect. And we done. We done. They gone. We are in the saddle. We are rocking and rolling. Oh, just saw that my camera's froze. Hold on. I don't know how long it's been frozen. Hopefully not very long. All right, we're back in the saddle. It's been happening a little bit today. Sorry about that. I lost you there for a little bit. I didn't check in on my camera. I wasn't assuming that it was going to freeze, but hopefully that just happened. All right. Let's go ahead and close that out. Let's take a look at our fleet arena too. Let's see what we can do with some fleet arena today. All right. So we're up to 353,000 power here. Let's try against 271. I do not love going against Houndstooth. They're not fun, but we're going to go for the full Empire lineup with our 7-star ships. And we got, if we can, Phantom first off the bench to reduce the cooldown. Then we can come right into the very next turn with Anakin and his power. But if we need buffs taken care of, we'll definitely do the Ahsoka's Starfighter instead. I'm just hoping that they don't get to smash out one of my ships before I can take a turn or get anything going. That's what I like about the TIE Fighter. He's really fast. I'm always go for Anakin first because he has that unique ability where whenever you get anyone below 100 or 50% health, he starts getting bonus turns. Yucky. We don't like bonus turns. Not for Anakin. Not for them. Our TIE Bomber, now he's the 7 stars. He's pretty thick boy. All right, we're going with the AoE to get the buffs off, and so we can get back after Anakin here. Yep, heal him up. That's what you like to do. I get it. Ooh. Yeah, buff immunity, we're just going with getting Valor up, trying to get our countdown on our ultimate going here. Yep, nice shot, Annie. All right, let's see if we can finish that fool. Oh, we need to get another target lock up. Good job, TIE Fighter. All right, so we have options here. We can pull the Starfighter to go ahead and pull the buffs off Ahsoka and then attack them. Or we can just bring out the Phantom, reduce cooldowns, and so I can bring some out next turn. That's what we're going to do. We're actually still going. We have stealth, so we're going for him. Big shot. Mr. Big Shot. Ooh. Yeah, we're going for the kill. It does expose our other 2 ships for a moment here, but hopefully we can get a dodge from the fighter if we need to, or survival from... That's right, Vader gets himself protected here, getting the target lock up. Come on, big shot. There we go. Oh, their Houndstooth isn't super thick, so we are not going for the remove the buff. We're just going to try to kill him with one shot with Annie here. Buff immunity, can't get the extra protection right now. Can't get his protection thingamabobs. Let's go ahead and get the taunt back up just to make sure we're gooch. Oh, got some burning on that rebel. Yeah, we are definitely in cruise control right here. We're in business. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and throw that on the bomber. Keep it rolling. All right, let's move all the buffs for funsies. Hit them and quit them. There we go. No problem. All right, that was a really weak Houndstooth, obviously, but, you know, good Houndstooth, thick Houndstooth, they are obviously an issue, and I cannot wait to get mine up and running, but I'm not going to work towards a boss when we get them with a Lightspeed token here next month. So we're waiting. All right, we're going to be getting back to, we're going to be doing some fleet climbs today, and in between we're going to be rocking some other things. Go ahead and let's do some Coliseum here. Oh, better double check to make sure my camera's working again. Okay, camera's still going. All right, just want to make sure that we are in business there. All right. So as you can see, leaderboard doing all right. Finishing the top 200, 250 like we want to. We're going to try a couple of different approaches today. If you have any suggestions for any teams that have been working really well for you, that are 3 stars, level 65, if you have any other suggestions, appreciate it, but I seem to be doing best with the IG-90 lead. Like I talked about the other day when I was trying to use Vader in place of other people, my scores were really dropping. He's really squishy and doesn't seem to work with the team as well. So I rotate between Stormtrooper Luke's making a team a little thicker, but I seem to do better with IG's, critical chance damage up. Gonna roll Luke. Like I said, I'd appreciate if you have any suggestions, anything that's been working really well for you. I would appreciate the help. So let's just go with the old Swarmer here. All right, that's a lot of extra attacks. We like that. We're going to go with the distract. We're not going to get the foresight on quite yet. All right, let's get the defense up because we already have the defense down. I meant his 40% defense he gets from the ability because we already have defense down. We have all the purges we need, so let's go ahead. Buff immunity just in case is guaranteed. So this gives 15 speed and immune to ability block. We don't want... Yeah, let's throw it on Luke here this time. I tried different characters. We don't need to heal up or anything. Passing the turn, I don't think. The AoE is gonna hurt a little bit, but we're all full health, so I think we'll be alright. I think we'll survive it. I should be alright. There we go. Because his damage obviously stacks up as we go. It says it right in the thing, but since we were only around the 50% level, didn't feel like we were in too much danger yet. And so we recover 5% protection. So basic attack actually helps us heal up, right? All right, he has no AoE on his next turn. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna wait one more turn for that healing and that foresight that comes along with that. We're gonna wait until he has an AoE opened up there. And we are really hoping that we're healed up enough. Ooh, with the assist that and his damage isn't interactive. We're gonna just do a basic this time. Ooh, come on, survive this, survive this, survive this, survive this. Nope, not. And that's the one person we wanted for the foresight, right? We were hoping it was anyone besides our Chewbacca on that one, probably. All right, here we go. I gambled. He took a solo shot Chewbacca and killed him with one shot. It is what it is. Yeah, we're just going in. All right, going for the mass assist here. We got to try to go for the finish here. I don't think we're gonna get it though. Oh, we're gonna be in trouble on this next turn because we didn't get the foresight from Chewie. Oh, they survived it. Oh, I might get this. I might get through them. Defense is already down. Let's just go. Yes! Oh, we survived that big AoE. Usually that clears us out there when he has that much damage on him. Sweet, we finally got through this. Got onto the next tier. Amazing. Got some rewards there, and so now hopefully we can get through a couple and get us some more of those awesome currency. Oh man, we need that getting towards because we are working towards our next Erodium Lightspeed token. All right, let's run it back with this crew right here. That was awesome. Okay. We're bringing the heat. Got to try to get to that 10% at least. All right, we're working. Come on, a little more. We're working there. All right, so this battle's not going to last very long. I'm going to try Foresight right away this time. Just because he has another AoE sitting there on us. And I really want to try to get to... We're going to go ahead and just try to get the 6 stack of Purge before we use this ability, which guarantees the blockage. This worked last time. Let's go. Call him for good luck. I could pass the turn to IG90 to try to get him past and get the stagger off so he doesn't lose his turn. Let's try it. Like I said, we're not going to survive long. This is not a battle where we're going to 100%, but we're hoping that after this turn the stagger comes off because he was just going to lose his turn. There it is right there. We're getting some distract on there. Hang in there. Okay, we had the foresight for the dodge. What am I talking about? Hanging in there. Forgot. All right, 20%. Cool. And that's the next tier. We got the guaranteed buff immunity right there. Basic, obviously. Come on, let's get to 30. Right here, 30. Beautiful. Don't die. Free dodge. That was not foresight, folks. That was not foresight. Oh, the RNGesus is on our side this time. RNGesus wants us to enjoy this battle. Be good to me. Oh, yeah, come on. 40%. I'm loving it. Got defense down so we can use his special. All right, basic. Come on, let's get to that healing. Let's get to another heal. Oh, another AoE. Let's go. All right, I gotta check my camera, make sure this thing. Oh, camera froze again. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those days. I don't know why my camera's freezing over and over again. All right, we should be back in business. Hopefully that wasn't too long, and hopefully the audio's still working. Sorry, folks. Not what we want. Not that interruption when we're doing so great. All right, we're passing on over to Luke. That seems to be the ticket right now. 60%. Okay, so he's gonna get another AoE here. It's gonna hurt. We don't need any like healing. Oh, okay. We need the basic attack will give us some protection back, right? We'll get 5% of our protection back. But if we use the heal, spell all debuffs, have their current health percentage equalized, they're all full, gain 10% health and protection, recover an additional 5% health and protection for each stack of purge that has been consumed by course allies. I don't know if any have been consumed. I don't think any have been consumed yet. We're gonna go with the basic and just get another damage in, and hopefully that helps enough. I really don't know if the little bit of healing would have made the difference to keep everyone alive. I doubt it. I doubt it. But maybe. New high score. We love it. Oh, look at all those goodies. 230. 100. 100. Oh, 150. We're probably almost at 4,000 now. Oh, baby. I gotta look really quick. And we're gonna run that back again. We are up to 4,255. That's amazing. And since we're already through the episode track, we're going to be earning some more every day there, to add on to. Oh no, that's that episode. That's not that currency. Sorry, it's the other currency. But I'm excited about that currency as well. Let's run this again. Let's do it again. Camera working. Okay, camera, keep working, please. Please stop cutting out on me. All right, folks, we're going to run this back again, and we're going to maybe see if that healing would have made. But we had some really good RNG with that whiff, so I have a hard time believing that we're going to do as well this time. Let's find out. All right, you're going to miss, Luke, but no, it doesn't matter. We still got to bring the assists on in. All right, boom. Healing, foresight, right back in the saddle there. All right, let's keep getting stacks of purge for now. Luke seems to be the answer. It feels like it's the answer. Got that dodge. Be okay. Be okay. All right, you're okay. You're okay. Let's get some healing going by passing over to the person that's last in line. As you can see, our Beerus is last right now. All right, got our last stack of purge on there. We're going with the overhand chop. All right, let's go with some distract. Get that defense down back on. Hopefully, there we go. Defense down's back up. Be okay. Be okay. All right, hang in there, folks. Oh no, this next AoE is gonna sting. All right, definitely got to heal up here. Have to get those health percentages equalized and up. Hang in there, folks. Yeah, we're only 16%. Yeah, I feel like we got really lucky last time with the RNG, but we'll see. Maybe I'm just not thinking about it right, but let's hear. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's get to that AoE with everyone alive still. See, each time she keeps assisting on that, we get 5% protection back. Hang in there. Ah, Chewie, you gotta be better, man. You gotta be better. You gotta do better. You gotta be more, man. What are you doing, Chewbacca? Yeah, we're down a character. It's just we cannot not having the same good old time. Yeah, we got some stinger death drops coming here. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be bueno. Right, and there's a big boomer. There's a big boomer. Oh, there's solo. Now all our assists are gone, so all the extra damage is gone. Ooh. Yep, okay, so I just noticed that my game kind of stalled up. Is that when my camera just went down again? There's an update recently to my streaming software, and so this is my first day using it since the update, and it's getting a lot of freezing. Okay, I just noticed a glitch in my game. It went over and the camera's gone. Hopefully the camera just went down and we just got it back on again. Again, I apologize, folks. I'm trying to stay on top of it. This is the first time I've had this issue where the camera just keeps going out on me. Keeps freezing on me, I should say, not going out. All right. All right, let's run. I want to run that one again. Definitely want to run that again. Let's see here. Okay, camera good. Camera good. Okay, let's keep going. Let's battle. I'm going to keep going with the IG for the damage. I really like that. I don't think the Luke's 10% is going to make a huge difference for us. All right, there we go. Righty. AoE, of course, because we got to try to get that back to that as fast as we can, obviously. Okay, keep them coming. Go ahead. Yeah, keep going. Don't stop now. What are you stopping for? All right, let's see here. We're going to not foresight first. We're going to go with the distract this time first. Do something a little different. Keep those assists a-coming. There you go. Let's see if we can get the 15 speed helps you get a couple more turn, another turn or something like that. Stay alive. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. We're going to pass it over to Chewie right before the ETST takes a turn. Now we're going to do it right before he pulls the trigger on that big guy right there. Get the dodge. Sure, we got the stacks. We can go with the buff immunity that time. Defense. Oh, no, didn't get the defense down that time, unfortunately. So not as much damage, but that's okay. The basic open. Keep rocking in the free world. Oh, come on. Let's roll. Oh, yes. Was the 40% defense, was that it right there? I don't know, but we're happy that he got shot, and we're happy that he survived. Oh, yeah. No, we're just going with basic-o. Gonna keep bringing the protection by attacking. Keep bringing the protection up by attacking. Keep bringing it up by attacking. Yeah, buddy. Way to hang in there, my boy. Way to hang in there. Try distract again. No. Oh, I was hoping I could get a turn. Oh, but at least it was a single shot on a guy that was almost dead. Okay, that's not the end of the world. That's actually, we don't want anybody dead yet, but that's somewhat fortunate. Yep, healing in foresight. We were trying to get to that before he got killed. We were really hoping to get to that first. Because then we would have had, obviously, another assister right there. Defense down guy. So now we can't get any more defense down to get bigger hits in. Dodge, obviously. Ooh, whoosh, filthy. Dude is hitting us with some filthy shots here. Yep, we down. All right, I think we probably had our good run of the day, but I do have to save one. I'm gonna try one with Luke in the lead. So I've tried Vader's, I just have no go. Like nothing works with him for me anyway. So, all right, let's try Luke's extra thickness but less damage. See what happens. Less, damage up, critical damage action. All right, let's get hopefully some defense down on some assists and such whatnots. There we go. Some purge, some defense down. Love it all. Yeah, keep going. Don't stop. All right, let's go with the distract. Defense up here. Since he has defense down, he gets 6 stacks. All right, we'll go ahead and slam that buff immunity down. Sling it on over to Luke. Luke's my good luck charm. If he is, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna try to make Luke our good luck charm. 1, 2, 3. Pass it back over to the droid. Yeah, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try to be a little more aggressive with our abilities. Just to see. Try to be a little more aggressive with our abilities. Defense down. He has no AoEs. Yep. We're holding it. To survive this next shot. That's all there is to it. Like it froze again. Okay, I noticed it. My game went glitch again. I'm hoping that caught it exactly when it froze again. Sorry that it's freezing, but when I go in and I just click on configure, it starts working again. Don't know why. Like I said, a new update, and now I'm having issues. But hopefully it will just be this time. I'm hoping. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Good boy. All right, now we can heal. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting to hope we survived a single shot so then we can get Foresight up for the AoEs. It worked this time. He survived the shot. Now he gets nothing on this. And then we survived the second AoE. Okay, cool. That worked that time. But we got to get to another heal or another turn or something from a homeboy. Yeah, we're going to try to heal up for Chewie's sake. Survive. Ah, he will not leave my Wookiee alone. He won't leave my Wookiee alone. Come on. Yeah, keep hammering. Don't stop. Feeling frisky. Oh, maybe I should have done the basic for defense. Down. But I think with my Wookiee getting targeted and killed there, I just feel like this run, having someone die that soon is going to be hard to get to that spot, right? Going to hard to get to a score, I should say. Hey. Hang in there, folks. Yeah, blinded by the light. All right, so that's fine because we're blinded. We need to heal anyways. All right, our droid is last. So let's get him back into the rotation. Defense down. Hopefully we can keep that on. All right, a little more healing and protection. There we go. Survive, 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 survive. I was hoping they'd all survive, but the droid just couldn't quite make it through. Let's try to heal again. See if we can survive. He's got another AoE coming up. Or mass attack, not an AoE, excuse me. Assists. I keep calling my assists AoEs. Words, you know. Words. I swear. Everything's going good up in the brain, but the process between the brain and the mouth sometimes, you know, just isn't that smooth. All right, so we're saving our last battle for daily resets or whatever, but awesome. We made it past that tier, got some more extra currency. Excited about that. What's our quest? Oh, that completed an episode quest. Gain offense up 10 times. Sweet. Boom. Let's grab some goodies. 550. Love it. 38K. Business. And that puts us at 8,350. We need to get up to 9,900 to get both of those, but we got 4 days left in the saddle gathering up, so we should be able to get there no problem. Like I said, the arena table, he was just messing around. He could easily beat that last one. Like I said, you know, I think that's a 422 to 844, exactly half the score with 1/8 of the power, or 1/7. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, they cleared in one, but didn't think it would be an issue for them at all. Oh, it's all right. Unfortunately, I went and checked out our pod as well. Not going to be a great week for Grand Arena. We had another 9 million. There's no one under 5 million. I'm the only person under 5 million. I could show you. I just trust me. You'll see as we face people this week. They're all between 5 and 9 million. So it was a tough pod this time. All right, back to our arena climb. We are ready to climb some more. This is no good for against the Phoenix because can't do the extra attacks. This is the Vadercron. No, we're not going against the Vadercron right now. Not going against a Galactic Legend. I mean, we could try this squad with something else, like our Empire squad, but we can't do that with... You know what? Let's do that. Let's have some fun. Let's try a different squad. Dark side. All right, we'll go. We're just going to try our Empire squad here. We'll go with Piet to start. Yeah, we're just going with the straight Empire squad we got. Let's see what they can do. Let's see here. A couple of attackers and 5% offense stacking. Whenever attacks at a turn, they bonus true damage. Attacker ally attacks at a turn. We're going to keep that on there. Okay, you were freezing again. Yep, camera froze again. I hope it happened. I mean, I don't know if it happened right then. What is going on with my system? Ugh, no fun. No fun. Sorry, folks. All right, here we go. Let's try it out. All right, they got defense up, but no. Yeah. Okay, we're going to try to get a second AoE in before we go for the kill on Annie boy. Annie Bananas. We're going to do the old spinner tricks on Annie Bananas, but oh, weird. See, he whiffed. All right, I thought we'd get more um, dots and stuff on him to finish him off. That was the plan anyways. And there we go. Everyone dies. And another one gone. And another one gone. All right. Stuns? We're just trying to get the off there. Trying to kill the Bananikins. Am I missing something? Oh, yeah. This is... Okay, so missing the AoEs obviously ain't going to do very good. Not killing Banana with that spinner kind of put us behind as well. Let's go ahead and see if we can take the turn meter off of Pad Dizzles. Uh, we'll throw it. Missed on the staggers there. Let's try to remove the taunt. Can we get a shock? Oh no, that's right. Sorry, Emperor's dead. I'm all like, let's take the buffs off you so you don't just completely wreck us. All right, let's see what happens. All right, got it that time. Nice. Cool. Ooh, hang in there, buddy. Ouchers. That was kind of mean. Can we get enough on? Oh, let's go for it. Come on. Nope. All right. Yeah, our attackers are moving around it. He's not an attacker. He's a support, so we got to go through. Come on. Ability block. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Ooh, did not. Come on, survive. Survive. No, let's just try to get the basic in there. Yeah, we'll pull back the buffs because we can still get the stagger on. We still got 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Okay. We're working our way through it. Okay, we got through it. It was ugly. We did it. It was hideous, but we made it through. Well, we know we can beat a squad like that now then. It's always good information to have, good to know. That's why we were checking it out, testing something out there. Awesome. So we are doing our fleet battle next. We're going to keep that climb going today. All right, 485,000 with the hounds to 396. I do not like going against. Let's see what 97th place looks like if we can find that. 99th. 100th looks pretty easy-ish. 97th. There we go. I like that better. Could they get out ahead of us and blow us away? Yeah, but I like that better. No houndstooth. Playing Bananakin. Gotta get after Bananakin. Alright, let's get this party started. Got the buff immunity, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're just going solo here. Single attack, single fire damage. Single fire damage. Buff immunity, can't help him there. He looks softer. I'll try this. A lot less health and protection, a lot less lines there, right? I just don't know if his defense is going to make it impossible. All right, Bananakin, I'm thinking the 4 dots will kill you on your turn. We try not to put the target lock on Ahsoka because they have the ability to dispel it and get the retribution, all that jazz. All right, let's just go for the Mr. Big stuff. Oh, whiff there. Still dying from the burning, which is good. Hang in there, buddy. Ooh, hang in there. Okay, defense down is not what we want. All right, but that's all right. It's all right. Ooh. I really want to heal up our tank, but we really need to get, obviously, more ships out as well. But as soon as our tank dies, they start tearing through the rest of our team. We got tough decisions here because if we pull in the Phantom, we're going to want to pull another reinforcement the next time. But do we really want to wait to pull an reinforcement? Decisions, right? Decisions to make. So the dodge. So we get the dodge. Alright, it is Ahsoka to pull the crap off Ahsoka. Let's go basic. Okay, yeah, we were figuring that was happening sometime really soon. Come on. We can finish this though. We can still win this battle. We got this, no problem, right? Yeah, let's just finish them off. We don't. Target lock's not as important. Let's get the Valor going because we're trying to reduce our cooldowns. The target lock's not as important because we don't have the TIE Bomber to try to activate the taunt, right? We're just trying to get some damage in here and win this battle. Hang in there, hang in there. Okay, yeah. Happens to the best of them. Cool. Bananakin ready to go. Yeah, we're just going single fire damage. Let's ram them. Yeah, baby. You cannot be evaded. Ooh, ooh. Love it when they got the foresight up on the Phantom and Vader's turn. Can't evade. You're dead. You gone. Oh my god, no. The webcam again. What is going on? I've tried. I only have one option. Yeah, it just keeps stalling up on me. I don't know why. Please, please, please work. All right, there we go. We're in the top 100 anyways, back in that top Hondo. All right, so we did our costume battles. In a break between climbs, let's go and check out our guild activity that we got going on here. So we're going to start with the territory battles today. We're going to go ahead and do a raid after. We got some new characters and new squads I'm excited to try out, some combos in our raid and see what kind of max scores we can put up today. That's really what we're after. All right, looks like so far we're up to 9 stars on the event. None on this tier 3 or third phase, I should say. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in. I cannot do any of the ship battles yet. We can go in and see if we can help on any of the platoons. Let's go ahead and do that. Undeployed, assign that bad boy right there. And we can help out one more squadron here and go ahead and assign that one right there. Now that we can't do any of those, as you can see, we can't do any of the battles. And you just go ahead and do our deployment then, helping out with another 373,238 power for our guild. All right, and then we come on down here. We got the Watt Challenge. I can't do it. You need the Geonosian Brood Alpha and the Geo Squad. It looks like one of my guild mates has been able to successfully run through that. But we have another one, Separatist Droids. Can't do that battle. This is just General Darksider Neutral. We'll take a look at platoons after we do some combat missions. All right, just General Darksider Neutral, and then the Sand Dune missions. Let's go ahead and do our battles down below here. Let's do it in the phase, the area Sand Dunes where we need less total points to unlock the star. So start with a little Fire Squad, right? I don't think we have. Yeah, Mara is not a high enough star level. I think it was 6 or 7 stars for this. So we'll boom, Vader, boom. We are keeping the Inquisitorius as a full squad for our other battle. So we can choose either Savage or the TIE Fighter pilot. Let's go TIE Fighter pilot. Savage, really, outside of Grand Arena and his Omicron, isn't that great. Well, not even saying it's not that great, just not good. It's not good. All right, let's see here. Let's give this a little go here. All right. Let's go with the AOE. Get another turn. Yeah, we can pull up that droid, but I was going to do it on someone weaker's turn instead of wasting my Vader's turn, who can just kind of really get some good damage in here to start instead. Come on, spinny trick. There we go. Yep. All right, so let's. Or we can. I just had a little freeze happen again. Is that? Yep. The camera did it again. Oh my word. Oh my word. Yeah, and I just go into my Streamlabs, hit configure, and as soon as I hit configure, it just starts working properly again. Don't know what is happening. I apologize for the constant freezing. Hopefully the audio is working the whole time and there's not too many gaps in the visual. Try to get it fixed overnight, or like I said, I don't even know what's wrong necessarily. Just did an update and now it's misbehaving. All right, some basics. There we go. We are in the saddle. We're in business. Keep it rolling here. All right, let's roll. Yeah, I like to get the medic first if I can, just because they have the revives and such whatnot. Let's throw it on. Quite good. Don't get ability block finished. Cool. Take off the buffs. Sergeant Clone Command. Just get those. First, he's the healer of this group. Big ol' AoE. Boom, boom, spinner, ba boom. Stop. Hammer time. So, yeah, let's see if we can murder you first. Okay. So we'll go for basic uh, for the AoE. Spinner trick. Yeah, no critical damage. And then basic. And then we got another AoE. There we go. Yeah, I don't really think the spinner trick is going to kill. Ooh. Oh, ouch. Yeah, and I get it. That's why I'm trying to kill you, man. Trying to get you dead. All right. So, yeah, we're spinny trick you. We're going to finish Anakin with the AoE here because we're setting up, or not, because we're trying to set up the other guys with the spinny trick here. Okay, let's be done with this. I know there's done. I'm just not dealing with this anymore. Just die. Just die. Metric crap ton of dots is what we want. There we go. 4 to 4, 1.352 million points for our awesome guild here today. Love it. All right, let's go back out. We're going to come back in. We are going to jump back into our arena battles here. Go ahead and get our demotion, unfortunately, right? You've been moved to Carbonite 3 again. I just want to stay in Carbonite 2. All right, let's get back to our arena battle here. We got two more of these bad boys here. Let's see here. All right, no Vadercron or anything like that. Go ahead and switch back to our Phoenix for this battle. Oh, did I just freeze again? I felt like that was a glitch again. Let's see here. Golly gee willikers. Wow. Can I undo my update so things start working again? I don't know how that exactly works, but I would like to undo that update. Wow. I got nothing working. It's not, I don't have a bunch of things running on my computer, nothing like that. It's just the two, and it's being crazy. All right, let's go ahead and start with some. That's a Relic 9 Vader. Oh, yeah. Okay. What? Cut off one of the Emperor's hands. Let's try to. He keeps doing damage to me each turn I take. Let's go for some staggers. Trying to take away turn meter. Yeah, it looks like we get another turn. Did I just crush you a Relic 9 Vader? That easily? That seems weird. I mean, it's working. We're doing it, no problem, right? Okay, we're through it. I was just kind of surprised. A little bit shy, just a little surprised there. Sometimes. Did I see that wrong? That was a Relic 9 Vader, right? I mean, that's okay. Okay, here we go. Business time. All right, here's where the rubber meets the road. Here, starting to get a little tough. You know what? I think we're just going to take on 81. Ooh, that's going to be rough there. 4 out of 4 and 4. Let's do it. Let's do it. Battles are going to get rough, so let's just go for it. Feels possibly winnable. Okay, so we are going. We have to decide: are we going Phantom or are we going Silencer? I went Silencer because of that stun that just happened right there. Just because of that stunnage right there happens and just bite you in the booty. No, we're not going. We're just going to get some damage in on the Phantom and on the Silencer. No stun that time, which is cool. I didn't know if I was going to kill him, but it looked like I was next, so then I was going to get another chance for a target lock. Oh, I didn't get it though. That's bad. We're going to bring in our Phantom, and we're going to use the target lock ability, the first special. We got to get these attackers protected. Yep, we're going for it. Trying to pull everything off of there. Burning is just so important. So he won't be able to evade this attack, right? And I'll get through with my Vader. But my next attack will miss then, I believe. So I'm thinking about just pulling off the buff so he's open back up for my TIE fighter as well. Or do I just push through with the attack? Oh wait, no, I get another. I'm gonna push your attack because I get another turn to get someone else out. Yeah, I was gonna say I get to get someone else out, and we're gonna go with Ahsoka. If we kill here, same thing. Target lock's gone, but we should be able to get to go next, and we're gonna try to get it back up. So, basic Ahsoka. We foresight, so we don't want to. We just want to get a target lock desperately right here. Missed it, of course. Okay, now one of my. Oh, they can't assist the burning. Just save my booty. By burning booty saver. Saving that booty. Okay, we're going on the bomber. We're gonna thicken them up and keep that critical damage off them. Oh yeah, that was just amazing. Unavoidable, and then we get the target lock on. Offense up on somebody. We just want the finish and the foresight. Okay. Okay, Mr. Nasty Time. I see you. I see you, Mr. Nasty Time. Alright, get the Valor going. Unresisted, of course. Alright, buffs are gone. And you gone. Alright, got the target lock back up. Let's get some protection on everybody. Boom. Come on. Oh, you left him with a slice. With just a slice. All right, there we go. We're in business. We're rocking. That bomber's everything. Oh, just felt that freeze again. Does that mean my camera quit working again? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. There it is, and I just had to hit configure, and it just starts working again. Don't. Alrighty. Oh man. Streamlabs update. I hope you come up with another update soon to fix this update. Alright, there we go. We're rocking, we're climbing, we're moving, we're battling, we're gilding, we're doing it all. The only thing we're not doing is having a good camera today to record our action, boss, because the action's good, the camera's not, you know what I mean? Oh, we're just on fire. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see what our Inquisitorius can do. Alright, like that lead, boom. That's the health lead there. Max health and defense lead. Go with that. Pick them up a little bit. Alright, they get to start Purgy Purge. Okay, so these are all Relic 1, so they're going to be obviously much closer in power level and abilities to our opponents. Yep, let's pull out our bad boy Chico here. Alright, let's get it on you. Nope, we want it. Worth them. Let's go AoE, AoE. Let's see here. Consumes 5 stacks of purge. Okay, let's consume some purge. Let's stun. Let's do some damage. Let's see what happens. Inquisitorius also need to get onto the list of relicking up because we need to go to Relic 5 so that Grand Inquisitor don't want to sit on these Inquisitors and not having them meeting their full potential, we'll say. Alright, Big Boomer. Yeah, this medic is thick, especially when I'm trying to get through them with Relic 1s instead of Relic 5s. But we'll take it. We're waiting to heal. Got the heal here. Just waiting for him to do a little more damage. But let's hear it. Let's use it right now. Get that filled back up. Yeah, we don't like the retribution there. We don't like being retributed. Probably should have saved the buff D-spell then. Alright. You're doing a great job, Ninth Sister. Way to be thick. Way to be a thick one. We appreciate you and everything you do, just eating up all those nasty hits. We really, really do appreciate you. Get some basics. Chill on out of here. Boom. Click off the basics right before they die. Jedi Sentinel, Sharpshooter, Clone Trooper. Yeah, let's see if we can get after this Sharpshooters. Let's get the Sharpshooter. They were blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, you know, the rumor in the night. Let's roll. Come on, let's shred them. Come on. Ribbed up. Alright, come on. Come on, get around this Vanguard, because I have questions for you. I have inquiries for you back here. No, we're sitting swell. We're sitting swell. We'll wait. We'll wait on that heal up on the old niner. Well, now you just annoyed me to the point where I just want to murder you instead. Come on, I got things to do. I got people. Okay, now here's some questions for you. Here's some inquiries for you. Where were you on the night? Come on. All right, we shredding, we working, we moving, we grooving. All right, let's got the armor shred. Give a little heal up there, just because they're gonna get shredded just a touch. What is going on here? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be all retributive? Oh, I felt the freeze again. Did I just... I hope that just happened on the camera there. Hit configure and Back in the saddle. Look at that. Wow, what is going on with this thing? Folks, I apologize so much. I will try rebooting my computer after our run through today here. Just was not anticipating this. All right, let's see what we got here. Still rolling. All right, still got the taunt up. They're taunting me. Yeah, we're trying to get around it. Desperately trying to get around it. There we go. Boom, boom. Amidala. All right, we're going to go after the medic first. I like to kill the medic first. He just revives people. He's just a bugger. Just a bugger. But if you can get rid of him, then you can start cranking on other people. 14 stacks? What are we doing here? 14 stacks? Good lord, that's stacks. Oh yeah, this is getting more difficult. They're getting thicker and thicker. Oh yeah, we're not making any progress right now. What is going on? Padme Amidala killing my assists here? What's going on? We're just going on. I think this is where. Come on, get the heal in. No, you're gonna die first, and then things shall fall apart from here. Once our damage taker is gone, as our tank, just like our TIE bomber and our fleets, once they go, we in trouble. I don't know if they can beat this, but I'm gonna auto it to find out because I didn't feel like I was making any progress with it. I could forfeit. I'm hoping that they start making some headway or I start making some headway. Either way, we need something to happen here. Come on. Behind the taunt again, which could be an issue. I'm only going to let this go on so long. Oh, there we go. Sorry, he was open up. I missed 13 stacks. Take him off there. Thank you. That's great, but like, I'm not doing any damage. Weemalo. All right, so we got 2 dead. All right, that's cool. Well, they are getting through us. That's great. As silly as that sounds, I just want something to happen. All right, cool. Cool. We'll take our points that we're going to get from clearing 2 of the zones. Come on, folks. It's now 5 on 3. Finish the job. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Be that person. Be that guy. Padme, be that gal. Be that creature. Be something. To be or not to be? That's the question I'm asking you right now. Thank you for being. Thank you. Sweet. All right, so we got our 2 battles in. We are not going to be able to do anything with our unrelic characters. We are just going to get smoked. So we did our job doing the battles we could do. Let's double check our combat missions. I almost forgot to do that first. Oh, I like to go for the one that's most full to try to help fill it up, right? That's just my approach anyways. All right, this already has 8. We'll platoon another one. We'll go here, get up. Boom. One more. Yep, mob enforcer. Sweet. So did our combat mission there. Let's see what we got on this one. Do I have any help? Nope, I am out characters. So then after I've done the combat missions I can do, helped out with the platooning, whatever, deploy. You just deploy the rest here. Pitching another 680K, 681K almost. And there we go. We did our territory war phase 3. So we got another day and 7 hours before we're on to the next phase. Hopefully we can get up to... I felt a freeze again. I felt it. The game just stops for just a millisecond, and then I look and the camera's not working again. Okay. I don't know, folks. Hopefully that's all right. Sorry if that's super annoying today. I would love to get to 21 stars, 600. I don't think our crew can do it, but if we can get to at least 16 to get to 450, that'd be great because we want to get some. This will be Leia shards and this will be Wampa shards, and obviously some other gear and sort of things like that with some of the spare energy or tokens, I should say. Let's go ahead and take a look back. We are ready for our last squad arena battle here, and then we'll jump on over to our raid Shadow Legend. All right, I don't really care for mirror matches. I could come in with something else and try to beat this, but I'm going to see if I can find something different to fight. Not a Galactic Legend yet today. Not a Galactic Legend. Not a Galactic Legend. Not a Galactic. Okay, so my choices are Slicker or Phoenix? Is that all we got? Seriously? Or another GL, okay. Well, they are just taking my fun away, apparently. They're like, nope, you don't get to have a good time. 25% chance to debuff on themselves. Fine. We're just going to take a beating. We're going to try this out, but we are going to take an absolute beating, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to try it out. I'm just trying to look for a better match. We can't get in the top 200 or top 100 anyway, so we're just going to call this good. Cannot be countered. Boom. All right, we are going to attempt to start with some ability blockage. They are going to get counters down the line, right? So we're doing ability blockage, boomage. I was hoping for more dottage to do some killage, but not enough for the killage, unfortunately. Oh my god, that Relic 8 will do it. Like I said, we were going to get smokaged. That Relic 8 Ezra just one shot me. All right. Like I said, knew it wasn't going to go well. Couldn't find anything else better. And like I said, top 150 doesn't do anything for us, so that's fine. No big deal. Let's see if we can get a little higher in our fleets, though. Just to see. So 68, don't love it. 71st, don't love it. So let's check for 69th or 70th place to see if those are any more reasonable. That's more reasonable than any of the other ones. So still going to be trouble with the Houndstooth, but let's see if we can find 68th. We won't do this forever, but usually eventually it pops up. Alright, 68's not popping up, so we're going for 69th. We'll go for it. Let's do it. Alright, let's rock and fire. Let's rock and roll. Okay, I love it that they start with the big boom instead of the stun. Oh yeah, we're going to try to kill this mofro. Definitely going to try. Alright, got to get the target lock. Alright, so he's breached. I don't know if this guy has the ability where if your opponent's breached that the taunt comes right back up. I guess I should have looked first, but we're going to find out what happens right here. Yep, so he has the, once you remove the taunt, it comes back up if someone has breach. So now we got to go for just big, oh yeah, buff immunity is great, obviously. We just hit him with a buff immunity. So now he cannot get his extra protection, excuse me, I don't know why I was saying taunt there. Can't get his protection from being hit while he's taunted. Yeah, I just wanted to save the big shot if I could. Alright, the stun, yucky. Alright, yep, but let's get after it. Okay. No, we're going bananakin here. And we're going for single shot massacreage. Oh my word, why did he get to go before him? I don't know, but we just did that. Okay, so he's got foresight, but 2 dots. Hopefully the dots are going to kill him. Desperately need, well, yeah, they're bomb. I should have went with the one. Why was I thinking my bomber was still alive? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let's just go for a hammer shot here. No, we are going for damages. We're trying to finish folks out. Ouch. That dot's gonna do it, right? We're gonna make sure. We're making sure. Now you can't heal. Nope. Ahsoka before the protection. I gotta make sure I get the finish. Have to make sure the finish is. I have to make sure. Now we can get some protection up on everybody going here. I get quiet when I start thinking, right? I'm like, oh, trying to be like, wish the mouth would keep going as the brain starts to think more, but for some reason it is inverse right there. And my camera went out again, and I don't know how long. Always is. What a day to pick to try to go for a long video and like try to do a bunch of battles and just have a good old time. And my game just says, no, thank you. We're going to pass on that today. Since you decided to do a really long video, we're going to freeze the whole time. Oh, heartbreaking. All right, so we end up third, get our good guild rewards there, our daily rewards from our activities, guild activities, right? Just got that bad boy right there. Lovelies. All right, now we got some raids to do. I'm just worried that things are going to keep freezing on me, but you know, we're going to try. We're going to hopefully get some things together. Like I said, we got some new characters. We've been adding Ewoks to our squad. We picked up the Scout Trooper, so we have 2 Empire Trooper characters to pair with our evasion combination that we are doing. So hopefully we can put up a really, really good score today. 958K is our max. I'm really hoping to get to 1.6 and get the extra rewards, but I just don't think we're quite there. But we definitely got to try to beat that, and definitely want to get over 1 million today, at the very least. So let's go ahead and rock and roll. We are going to start. So we're going to do a rebel squad that goes along with one of the troopers, and we're going to do an Ewok squad that goes along with the trooper. But the idea is they are evasion characters. They have that ability that adds evasion. Akbar has 2 abilities that add to the evasion. C-3PO only has 1, but we'll go with a rebel lead with a rebel character to get, you know, the lead. And then let's go, either one is fine. We'll go with the Scout Trooper. We're going to jump on in here and see what kind of mischief we can cause and get into. Let's go. So I've never done this squad before. C-3PO's new, the trooper's new, but again, the idea is on his basic, he adds stacks additionally for each evasion on all characters, right? So what you want to do with your other 2 characters is evasion. So we're going to go basic for the attack, C-3PO, building stacks. All right, we're just going with the basic. Same thing. See, these both do the same thing. Evasion. Right there, see? There we go. Get evasion. All right, so this time he only has 14 stacks left. Like, this is easily going to clear him off with all the extra evasion. We have 7, 14, 17 plus his regular, you know what I mean? It's going to easily kill him there. All right, so we just have a basic right now. We don't want to use the evasion on him because it just pulls it off on his next turn. We really just are focused on the stacks of evasion. On the other 2 characters, just keep building those stacks of evasion and then just doing a basic with our... So right now, each time we're doing 30 plus stacks now. Let's take a look here. See, almost got him in one shot. This is perfect because you do 8 stacks worth of damage on a basic from a character and he has no... Boom, worked out perfectly there. Basic... Again, it's our trooper. Here, I should pull this up. That'll help us with our order. I like to start on the weaker character. All right, let's see. We are up to what? We're still 30-something stacks, so took out 42 total when you added it all up. Repair. Just got to keep those stacks building, right? All right, let's just finish here. Keep building stacks. All right, so this is what, 44, 46 plus his normal, so like 60. Yep, 60, yep. All right, boom. Okay, there was a freeze right there, so that means my camera froze up again. Sorry, folks. Like I said, I hope the auto continues to work while I'm doing this really quick to unfreeze it every time. Like I said, I know that's not ideal, and especially not when I was trying to record so much today. All right, basic. All right, basic always. Okay, down to 8 stacks. Right, worked out perfectly again. See that? Can clear the other 8 stacks. All right, basic, bring them down to 28. All right, another basic should finish. Cool. All right, so we just want stacks of evasion, stacks of evasion. Boom, 80 in one shot. Okay. All right, we're over 212. We can make it another round here. We are really doing some good work here. Bam! Oh, come on, stay alive, boys. Okay, evasion stack, and done. Oh, yes, I think. Oh, no! All of them in one shot? Oh, bummer. Yo, 264, my highest score I've ever had before, so I'm going to keep it. I like it. 264. That felt good. Felt really good. I could maybe run again, but it just looks like no matter what on that tier, it's death time because, I mean, he just blew him out of the water one go, right? All right, so now what we're going to do is, if you remember, Ewok Elder, I believe, has double, just like Akbar does, both of the abilities. And then I think Chirpa might have one of them, so we're going to try Chirpa, Elder, and Piet. It's the same idea, but it's Ewoks instead of Rebels. I think they both, if they don't, I'll just jump out and try it with someone else. All right, so we're just doing basic. Basic again on our Piet, right? All right, so repair. See, Chirpa's got both here. Okay, so both of them have both. Perfect. Both of them have both. So that means I should be able to build even faster this time, right? Hopefully. I don't know if they're quite as thick, though, which could be a problem. Do I kill or build the stacks? I think we build the stacks and build the stacks and then just shoot them. I think it's always just building the stack. That's what we got to do. Yeah, because then we're up to 40 already. Okay, repair. Repair again. Dead. Okay, dead. All right, we're up over 50 already, right? 20, 20, and then plus whatever we got there. Okay, took what? 52 that time. Basic. Basic. We're going to get rid of them. I know that was overkill, but we just need to get rid of them. All right, basic. All right, we're up to over 52 stacks there. Grabbing some more evasion and the finish. Okay, boom, 50 there because we had lost a couple of the stacks. All right, finish him. Nice. So build evasion. Build evasion. Single fire. All right, 74. 74 that took off. All right, so if we build this, that might kill him in one shot here. Ooh, sorry, 75 because we lost those stacks from last time. Oh, this is perfect. Again, only 5 left. He has no special, but the basic finishes him off. What timing. Okay, single shot. All right, Piet again, single shot. All right, up over 200k again. This combo is really good. All right, we're just going basic. Basic, dead, nice. Okay, basic, 78, beautiful. Building stacks, and the kill. Okay, this is, all right, we're up over, now this last time they just took a turn and killed us. So we're going to see what happens this time. Okay, yeah, they just took a turn and killed us. Okay, we'll take it. That's 271.5. We love it. We'll submit it. So 264, 271.5, all both around that, same one. Obviously, some of our best scores, so like that combo is our best that we have right now. So now we got to look at some other things here. What are we going to do with the rest of our squads, right? We're not going 3v3 the whole way. 2, 4, 6, 8. We could do groups of 2 here. We could do 2 more groups of 3 and then a group of 2 at the end. So I'm thinking that we should put our Ewoks just all together on a squad because we talked about before how Rebels and their basics, and you can just do a combo where you just do the basics to go from there. I think that's what I'm going to lean towards for the rest of it. Unfortunately, I did use the Chirpa lead, so I don't really. We can just see what happens if we sling some Ewoks together. Let's just see what we can do. See what they got for their abilities. Some of these characters are a little newer, so I'm not that familiar with them. Okay, so we got the stacks of timber thing going on. Oops, I didn't mean to use that. I was just trying to click on it. Okay, let's do all three of them have this ability? All right, we're not doing timber right now. We went with stacks. Okay, so they do all have the timber removal, and then two of them have the AoE. Okay, gotcha. So we could use all three of them, do timber on one character like we've done before, and then use the other attacks for damage. And we might try that. Let's see here. Let's try timber, basic, timber. We're going to try timbers and basics. We're going to try the second ability since they all have it. We're just going to try removing timber to kill them, and then basics on the other character. I'm going to stay away from the AoEs. Just trying something here. When you kill them with a basic, you get extra stacks. Stuff. So he has 40. Yeah, so we want to go damage over here, timber on the right, especially on the dark, the black suit guys, whatever, that are stronger, have more stacks. Removing 8 at a time out of 40 works out perfectly. Okay, so I guess we're removing timber with each basic because we have extra stacks of junk on us right now. So it might be a thing where it's auto basic because I'm removing stacks of timber because of the jam, and I get jam because of. So I think this is Ewoks are just another auto basic if we're being honest here. I think the basics working better than using the timber. Yeah, we're taking off massive stacks just using our basics because we have our evades built up. Okay, so it's auto basic Ewoks. Look at that because we're building up so many stacks. We're just timbering them in one shot, which is a beautiful thing. All right, so it's auto basic for the Ewoks and then auto basic for the rebels as well. The big combo, as like I said, is when we're using the evasion technique along with our troopers, and we got to keep track of that. Okay, 212,000. I'm feeling pretty good about that. We're going to run it on auto basic and see if that does better than using that other ability like I was using at first. So we're just going to run it back here. Oh no, I'm frozen up. Sorry, when did I freeze up? I should have looked sooner. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm just doing so much stuff today. I don't want to just scrap this video, but yeah. My problems. All right, let's go auto basic. I guess I should have, can't switch over and, I guess I can switch over and watch on my Streamlabs and see if my camera freezes while we're doing this. All right, so I'm just gonna auto basic this here, watch the show here for a minute and see if that does better than what we were trying. Okay, right there, it doesn't look like they're removing stacks of timber. They're just doing damage. Weird. Okay, so it does, like my Ewok is already dead, the scout, which he didn't die for a long time the last time. All right, so apparently what I was doing was better. Oh, I was building stacks of jam and that sort of thing. Okay. All right, we will retry it. We will do it. We will do it manually. It looks like the second ability was working, but no, don't use the AoE ability. All right, so boom, 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 just right off the bat. Does this? Yeah, does not remove stacks of timber. If it did, I would use it on that guy to finish him off. Okay, so we're back over here. Timber's gone. Okay, now we're going to basics. Just trying to finish off this homeboy with basics. All right, so left we're going damage, right we're going timber. Timber right. So it just helps me remember it. The R. All right, we are not frozen yet. Sorry, I just went back to check there. All right, so timber's right. Look at that. And then we're going basics on the left. And then so we're getting stacks now. Basic. This is the pattern we're trying this time. This is what we're doing. There we go. There was the freeze again, so that probably means my camera stopped again. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. Oh my goodness. Okay, dokie. All right, back in it. So we're damage on the left, or basic on the left, and first special on the right is what we're doing. Oh, now we're switching back to just basics. The jam is adding to the stacks of timber being removed. But the combo's working, so I'm going to keep using that first special because it seems to be working, building up stacks and doing the things. Even though I know it removes less right now, it seems to help keep moving everything along. It's the point. Keeps my jam stacks built up and that sort of thing, right? All right, basic on the left is what I've been doing. We're just sticking with this program. Yeah, basic on the left and on the right, but kind of want to just finish him though. Okay, we're going to finish him before we use our ability. Yep, basic, cool, finish him off. Okay, timber, timber, basic, timber, basic, basic, and then we're just going to finish the basic. Cool. 197, we're obviously doing way better this way. This strategy is working way better than auto, working way better than what we were doing any other way. So there you go. Found a new technique for the Ewoks. It's timber basic, timber basic. All right, finish them off. There we go. 223. Hey, we have not scored less than 220,000 on one yet, so that's great. And we toast. And he gone. But we love that attempt. 224. Submit it. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. We're killing it. We're only 200K short of our best score so far, and we got some squads to go. All right, rebel basic attacks we got going on here. These guys just have 2 abilities. Timber ability is their middle one. All right, we're going to go Phoenix as the 2 squad and then the weaker ones as the other squad. Let's go this, auto basic, and then we'll go, yeah. Because the Lando and Wedge, I believe, only have the AoE and their basic. And then Drogon has the different ones. But remember, if we build stacks of defense, if we're already full on our stacks of damage. So what we'll do is just go auto basic. As you see, every time we attack, we build up our stacks. If they do damage, but once we're past the 50, we build up those defense stacks, right? So this is just all about basicing and getting to see how everyone's defense is pretty high. We're full of stacks. We got defense built up, all those things, right? I always want to go after the weaker character to clear to get 2 to 3 on 1, whatever be 3 on 1, obviously. But auto basic, that's what we're doing here. And then so there's a less attacker. Yep, they're doing more and more damage, as you can see. Right. But you know, we keep getting attacks in. We keep building up those stacks. Now we were above 50 on all of them for a while. Now we're kind of going back and forth. Wasted 2 attacks there. Not wasted, but not the order I wanted to do it in. And these guys, you have to remember, are a bit weaker. These aren't, you know, super high relic characters. These are purple gear, and this is just a relic 2, I believe, right now. So they are on the weaker end, right? Where before I was using relic 5 with some purple gear characters and such whatnot. But if we can just keep getting some attacks in, keep Drogon alive. Come on, stay alive, boys. Come on, stay alive. No, stay alive. Come on. More stacks. Build the stacks. Build the stacks. Build. No, you're down to 1. Build stacks. Build stacks. Stay alive. Build stacks. Okay. Come on. Build stacks. Build stacks. Oh, okay. We're going to take it. Almost 200K. Weaker characters. We like it. So there we go. We are only a touch short of our best score we've had. And we got a shot to bring in some relic heavy hitting characters right here. Our just froze again, right? Feels like it just froze again. Oh my god, just all I have to do is click on configure video. I don't actually do anything. It's like I go to fix it, but it just fixes itself immediately. All right, basic, here we go. Auto Basic. We're going to try to build up a ton of stacks of defense. Look at how hard they're hitting. Look at how much they're building up already. I likes it a lot. Yeah. Relic heavy hitting Rebels. Phoenix Squad. Phoenix Squad. They are hitting like trucks. We're still above. We're not below our 50 stacks yet, and we're building again. Would you leave my Hera alone? Why don't you kill Rex? Try to kill Rexy boy. Come on, give him the business. Let's go. Come on. That's it. Blast him. Tasty speeder bike. Finish him. Finish him. Oh, come on, Hera. Be good to me. Hera. With 94 stacks of 100 stacks of defense. Jeez, come on, give some to Hera. Let the girl be. Oh, geez, I messed that order up. Okay, well, we got that many stacks off already. We're gonna keep going with it. 226. No, not my Hera. No. Oh boy, that was a battle. You whittled me down in no time. 246 with 2 characters on auto basic? Yes, please. Yes, please. We'll take that. Twice on Sunday. Oh, no. But the great news is we got, maybe another Ewok on the way to help out here sometime soon. After we get these rewards from this raid tomorrow morning, we're going to be using some of those rewards to unlock our home slice right here. Right here. Just need 40 more shards of, so we'll use our, if we go to our rewards, click on that bad boy. So that 17K, that'll allow us to do Han Solo 4 times, and then also do our carbonite circuit boards and our bronze and wiring 4 times, and then with a little bit extra to sprinkle in a couple more right there. So our Mark 1 guild tokens from this raid are going straight towards Han Solo, Electrium, bronze and wiring, Electrium, or carbonate circuit boards, excuse me. Those are what that's going towards directly. We're going to do, like I said, 4 rounds, just 4.5 rounds of it we have. And then this is going to be split between our Electrium conductors and our Leia. That's one of our pinch points right now is the Electrium conductors. We've been waiting to get a raid done and get those rewards to get some more because Electrium conductors are needed for Relic 6. Go over here, like we're working on getting our scout trooper up to relic 7 for the Leia event, right? But we need those bad boys right here, and whereas we have some decent things to turn in here, and then also I've been, obviously converting a bunch in the scavenger shop for these as well, and that's allowed me to work on relic 1, 2, 3, and 4 up to 5. But having to stop at 5 while we're waiting to get some more of these bad boys. As you can see, it's the Mark II currency. We do not scavenge for these. Like, these are just too valuable pieces, so we just had to wait. So I've been working on some other lower relic characters with some of our other pieces while we're waiting. So we got Mara up to 4, like we talked about. Now that she's 5 stars, you can go to relic 4. Vader, working on Vader, are going to go to at least relic 5 because we have the materials. As you can see, here's the big difference is you only have to erodium heat sinks, right? Once you hit 6, you need the conductors, and those are a little bit more of a pinch point because you can't. I'm not going to scavenge for those. I'm not going to waste that valuable pieces of gear for it. So, just showing you kind of what we got going on here and what we're going to use those raid rewards for, which I'm excited about. Obviously, it always puts a big push into our account whenever you get those, thousands and thousands of Mark 1 and 2 currency into your roster. So got our raids. We did our territory battles. We did our, I think we have one more fleet battle left. Don't believe we can get into the top 50. Maybe if we did a refresh and tried. We're going to go against this. I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to find out. We are going to find out, folks. And then I might take a look at the rankings and see if there's anyone that might be beatable to get back in the top 50 and get some. Okay, yeah, so we're going off the bench. Okay, that felt like another freeze right there. Sorry, folks. Hopefully you can hear me when I'm talking our way through that and clicking configure video. That's all I do is go in there, click configure, and it unfreezes. Okay. I still like Annie first. I really do. Just not giving those extra turns. Okay, we got the target lock up. Burning on the rebels would be amazing, right? Get a bunch of burning going. It'd be insane. Yeah, burning against the rebels is like our chance here, right? Here we go. Definitely got to get all that freaking advantage off, else I'm toast. Okay. They got a lot of AoEs. Oh, God. A lot of AoEs. All right. Oh, yeah. I think that burning's going to finish him. I really do. I really want to smoke this ship. But I need... Okay, we got... Yeah, we're going to, because we got Vader next. Okay. And then we can still... This can't be evaded, so now we got a target lock on. See, we got the Phantom killed. Buff immunity, unfortunately. Can't get after him. We don't want to get retributed. We'll just get the foresight off. Now it's back on. Okay. Yeah, I just really don't want the retribution. It's more of that than anything. I just don't want to get retributed this moment. All right, let's pull it off. Oh, I'm not messing around. We're finishing the job right now. Right then and there. Should be able to kill him, right? Yeah, new shot. Yeah, burning against the rebels is a serious thing. This guy right here, that bomber is the real deal. Oh yeah, we don't want you to have all those buffs. Not at all. Yeah, finally, buff immunity's off. Let's get him with some taunt and some critical immunity. Yeah, I don't like you. I just don't care for you at all. You can die. Thank you. All right, we'll get the target lock back up, though. Let our MVP keep being an MVP and doing MVP things. All right, we'll get some offense up. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some Valor going here. Boom. All right. Oh, not all right. Phantom, you're thick. Got to give you a little credit. You are just really not wanting to go gentle into that good night. Well fought. All right, look at that. Having 7-star ships, little relic levels, really helping. Oh, look at what we're up against here. Dare I do a 50 crystal refresh to try to get in? What does 50th place look like? I'm just curious. Come on, 50th. Come on, 50th. Show up. We know 50. Okay, 50th is not looking good at 500k. 497 with the Houndstooth, but 51st on the other hand. 54th, yep. Where's 51st? 398k. Ooh. I know that doesn't bring us in the top, but let's take a look at these ranks here. Can we beat anybody in the top 50? Because I know I'm spending the 50 crystals to only possibly get the 50 back, but you know, seems like fun almost to try. Like, oh yeah, this, wait, no, hold on. What am I doing? I don't dig into this. I just want to look. Yeah. Ship inventory. Hungry hippos. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna be against here. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of Houndstooths, I think. Yeah, a lot of Houndstooths, a lot of nastiness. Not sure. All right, instead of refreshing and doing and going for it today, we'll just try to go for it tomorrow because I moved from 135th to 59th, worked our way through it. So as long as we don't, if we can start in the top 100 tomorrow, should be better chance to get our way in the top 50. Not going to spend the crystals today, but it was a good climb. It was a good climb. All right, so it for all our battling today. Oh man, does my face look funny on these frozen camera shots? Holy cow. Sorry, folks. Again, I apologize. Don't know what happened. We'll try to uninstall and reinstall or something. Like I said, the update is just totally messed with everything I've been doing. But let's go ahead and just check into some updates again. The video the other day, I was talking about starting to hoard Zetas for Layer Organic because all of their abilities are Zeta abilities, so you need 120 of them, and then you need 90 Omegas. And so we were able to finish up getting the Omicron mats and the Zeta mats for our SWGOH press. So now Brute, now he's ready for Grand Arenas with his awesome Omicron on there. Going to probably, once we get him up to relic levels, we're going to use him as a defensive unit. And just, he actually works decent with just a bunch of, because he's any character, right? Oh wait, no, half for others, right? Yes, defense, half for others. So we could lay a squad with him at relic levels because he's so hard to get through, and then behind him, really, nasty, annoying attackers like Nisa. You know what I mean? Once we get the TIE pilot up, either him or the scout trooper can go in the squad. Just guys that can hammer and be annoying and do damage while they're sitting behind Savage the whole time, right? Could be a little bit of annoying defense, hard to get through, especially with the Omicrons, right? So Omicrons. Done on him. Zetas. Now we're saving for 120 Zetas, 90 Omegas. While we're saving for those, like we talked about the other day, we'll still be gathering up Omicron mats as we can, and we'll be putting an Omicron onto Rex for Grand Arena while we're saving up all those Zetas and such whatnots. One other thing, since we got through the episode track, we now got the Gungan Lightspeed token. I was trying to take a look to see if any of them really independently could fit in a squad. In the tank, you could use them with the Sith squad, with the Savage squad, you know what I mean, just be knowing. But it's only Relic 1, it's only 4 stars. Not really going to be doing much with the Gungans until we're ready to do the whole team. I think Boss Nass is just fine to throw it on Boss Nass. He is a 20, energy hard node, and then we have some other ones. The one is only an 8 energy cantina. That's the easiest farm, so we don't want to do it on him. But the other one is a fleet farm, but fleet energy is being used up right now, but as you go on, there's less things to farm with it, so I may just use Boss. I think I'm just going to do Boss Nass, upgrade him, and then when we're ready to, we'll farm those other Gungans, whether regular, using Lightspeed tokens along with regular energy, Lightspeed tokens along with the ship energy or cantina, whatever it may be, right? We'll probably do that where we get a jump on the stars and then go from there. But, we want to use the token up, and so we have something started for Gungan Squad. It was free, came with the episode track. Might as well put it on there, might as well use it, right? That's how I feel about it anyways. So yeah, that was kind of the, other than a lot of the battles we wanted to do today with our camera issues, sorry. Just want to show a little bit of update here. As far as, again, what we are, the Lightspeed token schedule. Next Tuesday before GAC lock, we'll get the 2 that come out that day. Do our chores for that to get those unlocked and add to our squad for GAC. As far as the farming, we are not farming Cantina energy right now. We took a break and we were trying to get all of our, not all of them, but several of our characters up to higher relic levels for the Journey Guide and Grand Arena. I feel like we're making a great pace. Again, we have until March 24th until we can get the Bauschleia token. So, we have still almost 7 weeks to work towards that, plenty of time. So we're, slowing down to work on some GAC squads a little bit, start relicking things up so we don't have a backlog, right? We don't need 5-6 characters at Relic 1 waiting, just like we had talked about with our Gear 12. So right now we're going to finish up TIE Fighter Pilot, do his relicking, when we fit into the schedule. We'll start working on Savage, but none of our Mark 1 guild tokens are going to go towards any of this purple gear right now, because we don't really want to get him up to Gear 12 to have another backlog, right? We actually need to get through the relicking first, so we need to get the rods and wirings and the carbonate circuit boards, right? So just finding that balance, right? Right now it's relicking and getting, the squads ready for that way. And then once we feel like we're in a good spot there, back to farming, getting those characters going, you know what I mean? So then they can get geared up and that sort of thing. But yeah, so Cantina, break on the farming, just doing the relic materials and such whatnots right now. Hard node, same thing. We finished Queel, not actually Queel, it was the bomber node that Queel was on, so we got to take him off our farming list. Him again ever. So I just moved, even though it's not Leia or Exector, I just moved Mara Jade up from this bottom row up to this row because we're farming every day. So right now it's these 5 characters and then Skiffguard Lando. And occasionally, if I do a refresh or have extra energy, we can still get to Aurora or Jawa, but we're kind of holding back on those guys and just picking up some shards out of bronze impacts. These guys are both in our bronze impacts, so we're still making a little bit of progress, even though we're not actively hard node farming them right now. But once we get through another one of these ships, or Wicket, the character, obviously they'll move up in priority and they'll get on the list. But going through in this order right here, while I do have Radis and Mon Mothma on the list, we will not be touching those folks until we do the same thing we did with Skiffguard, Lando, and Leia. We're definitely going to get a light speed token on them first to get them to 5, 6 stars, whatever the token may be, and then we're going to keep farming again. That was one of the early game mistakes I'd say that I made while I was still learning how the Lightspeed tokens were going to work, how often you're going to get them, how the new economy was going to work. As I started farming some of these Kyrotech heavy characters that I wish I kind of would have waited on, maybe just farmed a little more gear at the beginning and then token these people and then farmed them after. But, it's a learning lesson. I didn't, put that much into it, so it didn't kill us by any stretch of the imagination. Oh my God, I just saw that the camera stopped again. I'm so sorry. Let's go and see if we can get this camera going one more time. All right, folks, we got this camera going one more time. We're going to go ahead and call it right there for the day. I was just trying to talk about a few other things, like doing our assault battle yesterday. It was just the same Sith one, so I just got through the second tier because I farmed Phasma to 5 stars. And we talked about it a little bit before, but when we were finishing up the conquest, we were able to get some Datacrons and farm them up a little bit for our squads that are coming up here. But yeah, all right. If you made it this far in the video, I super appreciate it with all the camera misfunctions today. I apologize. Hopefully the audio stayed on the whole time. I'll check that before I post the video. But if you did appreciate any of the content in between the camera freezing, go ahead and please give it a like. If you want to get more of these videos in this series, go ahead and give it a subscribe. But more important than both those things, as always, everybody, until next time, keep doing those big dog things.